So how you look at different exit poll released on Monday?
See, the sense you get after going through all the exit polls, one thing is very clear. BJP is going to form the government. This is one clear line which every channel is taking. What does it mean? BJP gets a majority on its own without help from anyone. Or the second scenario is BJP is coming nearer to a majority. They'll need support of a few independents or other smaller parties. And I want to say this very clearly, having a BJP government at the center, people well know, and elected people who get newly elected will know even better that it will make more sense to align with BJP, who will give you funds from the center, who will bring about all round development, who will not make any scheme suffer for want of finance. So, naturally, better sense is bound to prevail. All the noise that was there, all allegations, counter allegations, all the drama, this is part of any election. Now that has to be buried. We have to get to serious business of governance. We have to get to serious business of doing something for the state, which has been lacking in certain spheres. People are impatient. They want a functional government. They want a government that will work, a government that delivers. And who else can do it better than a BJP government? Everybody is well aware. So even if you go very carefully and if you go and make combinations of all sorts of various exit polls, the sense is very clear. BJP is very close to forming a government, either with the majority on its own or with a little help from outside. And who are these people from outside? They are, in a sense, people who wanted BJP tickets. They are, in a sense, people who were denied because of various reasons, because of political compulsions. Will they not come back to the BJP? Will they go somewhere else? And what can the Congress do? Is it ruling at the center and not likely to in the next 25 years? So, where is the question of benefit of any sort gravitating towards the Congress? And why is the Congress now already there are reports, you yourself was telling me that they are going to keep them locked up in a hotel? Why? If they are going to get a majority of their own and form the government, yes, why do you have to lock them up? Because they know Congress is going to be the feeder party to political party like BJP, because people will have pressure on them that see so much of work is happening in BJP constituencies and we get nothing. Ultimately, people want delivery of their works and of various schemes and of a government that really works for them. So, what else can be the conclusion?
But do you exactly believe in these exit polls?
There is no question of not believing in any poll, exit poll for that matter. It gives you a sense of the situation. 100% they have never been correct at any given point of time, but they have come bang correct in certain places at certain times. So you cannot wish the exit polls away and say that it is all false data. Ultimately, they make a scientific data, they make a good analysis, and they consider quite a few factors while evaluating and assessing.
So this election, we saw many experiments by BJP, like leaders including former CM Parsekar did not getting BJP ticket. Michael Logo left BJP, contested independent, Congress ticket. Do you think that this would have any impact on the poll result?
See, it depends on the scenarios are far different in both the places. You have to assess as to who is the person you're talking about. Now, if you talk about Mr. Parsekar, he was the ex-party president, he was the ex-chief minister. Naturally, if he wins, I don't think he will go anywhere else, but he will come back, want to come and support the BJP. You take Michael Lobo's example. That is, I think, over ambition has made him to do that, of going to another party because he wanted another ticket in the family and he felt left out. So he has taken his decision. Now the polls will show you how the people have taken it. Let's wait. It's only another day.
Your reaction to Congress's claims of forming government in Goa, their key leaders coming back to Goa and camping here, do you think they are firing in air?
I think these are like loose cannons being let further loose and just आम्ही कोंकणीन म्हणटा फटाश्यो मारीत रावता आनी तेंचेर आपल्याचेरूच विश्वास ना म्हूण कितले फाटी तेंणी दाखयला बांबोले फुरसा कडेन वचोन जुरार जावपा जाय मस्जिदान वचोन जुरार जावपा जाय, दिवडांनी वचोन जुरार जावपा जाय, रावतले म्हूण. इज दीस पॉलिटिक्स? यू टेल मी. Is this the type getting the religious thing and their faith and belief you are exploiting? That means what are you showing? You have no faith in your candidates. Tomorrow they'll become MLAs again. What are you showing? You have no faith that you can get, though you are publicly professing it. You are saying what? That I am not getting a majority. BJP will get more seats than me in the worst case scenario. So therefore our people will jump that side. They themselves are drawing these conclusions. That's why they are going to keep them locked up in a hotel.
But how any party can be so much confident of their victory even before the poll result? How that calculation is happening?
You should ask them, no? Our calculations are based on public perception. And I can say one thing very clearly. I have been roaming all over Goa even during the elections. And I will tell you one thing clearly, that last moment voting what took place and whom they called silent voters. I was thinking, oh, it could have developed as a wave against the BJP. But no, that silent vote quietly came for development. Quietly, that vote was cast in favor of BJP for continuity in development and growth of the state of Goa, getting a lot of central assistance and the love and affection of our tallest leader, Sri Narendra Modi ji. People in Goa for the first time, those silent voters, have voted in the name of our Honorable Prime Minister Modi ji and Amit Shah ji. Please bear that in mind. It is not a vote for any of our local leaders, because they don't have that thing in them to gravitate people towards them. It's our central leaders who have pulled out of the rut, I must confess.
So I have asked you earlier also. Now finally I want to ask again because the results are due to be on 10th. So what is the BJP's total figure expected?
I look at getting a simple majority of 21-22, and I also look at a worst case scenario. Less than the question of getting less than 18 to 19 seats does not arise at all. So we will be the single largest party called upon to form the government, and you see at that point of time who all come to us and who all gravitate towards us. And one another very important point in this particular election, there are going to be at least 4 independents winning for the first time. Maybe the number will even swell to 5, but 4 independents will win in this particular election. They will play a very important role.